Tim Sweeney's acting like a bitch again. First, we had to deal with his bullshit take on the AI disclosures on Steam. Like, yes, Tim, I need to know if that roguelike was made with AI. I'm not supporting a small black town in Tennessee developing lung cancer just because you can't think of an idea. That's another story.
Meanwhile, there's this. Data centers are setting up shops in small towns across America.
But now we got him piggybacking on a lawsuit from the UK targeting Steam. And again, Tim is obscuring the facts from the public instead of internalizing the fact that the Epic Games Store is shitty to use. It doesn't feel nice to buy things on there. It's terrible to click through. He's going to target his competitor. You know, the same things he did with Apple and Google for him to ultimately not even really win with them either. He's comparing 30% cut from Steam is like the car dealership charging you for gas, which some will do, so make sure you try to catch that. But his biggest IP is literally built around selling clothes on models and skins and music. What are we talking about here? It's like Tim Teeny Weeny can't understand that no one under the age of 21 wants to give you money. So the lawsuit he's dick riding is focused on that 30% cut from Steam, and also bringing up the fact you can't buy DLCs within the game itself if you bought it off Steam. And that these two things essentially trap the user and developer into Valve's ecosystem. And with low prices and early release dates, it constricts the consumer's choices, creating a price parity. But are they gonna go after Epic Games next? GOG, Microsoft, any competitive store, essentially. These are the tactics every storefront uses. This whole suit hinges on the fact that every other platform is garbage. But what's telling to me is who's running this lawsuit. Meet Vicky Shotball. Yes, that's her name, and yes, she's built like every other Karen on the planet. And she runs a company called Parent Zone, and their mission is to help children and parents with the impact the internet has on them, on legislation, all that good conservative protective shit. But what doesn't mesh to me is this lawsuit isn't about that. It's targeting the maybe monopoly Steam has. It's always this bullshit force field on protecting the kids when really it's about who controls where the money's going.
I'm not destroying the world, I'm saving it.
Now, Tim Teeny Weeny Baby Back Bitch is really an evil guy. I mean, you have all the money and you want more. It's like a science.
Oh yeah? What are you even gonna do? You're like 4 foot tall. Whoa!
I also think he's combining a bit of Dark Cat Studio and Wolfire's lawsuit, which is encompassing more so anybody who's uploaded a game on Steam. But Tim Tiny Weeny Sweeney's Bitchathon reminded me these graphic tee CEOs aren't your friend. They actually hate humans. They don't really want you to do anything. And you know the type of CEO I'm talking about. Guy who puts on that graphic t-shirt about the product he's trying to sell you that's a little too small for his body, that black navy blue blazer, stupid jeans, and also those stupid black and white Converse. There's no sense of style because they're literally consuming everything you have.
All of this just works. It's not, I'm not kidding.
They have these false altruistic moments for the consumer and for the people, but it's just a matter of how much money they can take from the consumer. I mean, even Tim's AI stance was a little bullshit. He makes a rod for his own back. They had to take down the Vader voice from Fortnite or some shit because they had James Earl Jones saying 6'7" and dick and shit. It's hideous, it's ugly. Why do we need it in everything? Or like Todd Howard, for example. He may be saying everything we want to hear about the TV show, maybe another shadow drop, but are we going to talk about how he lied to and shelved his best writer for years? Someone who you played their quest lines and ideas in recent games just to be denied and lied to about 76 coming out? Kind of garbage. And remember when Borderlands 3 dropped and no one at Gearbox got a fucking bonus even though sales were through the roof? And we're not gonna act like this weird looking dude didn't know about any of the abuse. We're just not. I'm sorry. And it explains why he bounced when he did. All that to just round up and say, these corporations, they're not your friend. Of course, we know that, yada, yada, yada. But it just goes to show that they have these shitty, stupid opinions, and they're not ever focused on how it affects you. Tim Sweeney doesn't care about how these kids are stealing from their parents just to buy some virtual clothes. He only cares how quick and how fast you can get him that money. But if you like this yapping, subscribe to SoFlo Records. Make sure you go to the Discord. We're always yapping. We're live every Sunday, Monday, and Friday, listening to your music and reacting to the pop culture. I'll see you later.